What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Babydoll So Raw, coming at y'all with a exclusive hot topic today. Um, if anybody know me, y'all know I'm started with the YouTube streets, with Boogie, Dogface, and Uncle Juice. Today, I'm touching bases on this Anton Daniels dude. A lot of people don't really know about him, and a lot of people do. Okay, I would say a lot of people from my type of people, my black culture, don't know about him because the man is so fucking disrespectful. You don't even want to know him. I was doing my research on this guy because you know he his thought pattern is kind of off to me. Um, I realized that when it comes to Anton Daniels, he had to be raised a different way from us or something because he swear that he's better than us and black people are so beneath him. I'm really not getting on the racist shit that he does, but I more want to speak on the disrespect that he has for black women. And I say black women because of multiple videos that I see that he is doing. He is not respecting black women at all. Um, I'm not trying to get. I'm not. This is not no clout chasing from this man. I sure in the hell don't want none of his audience. I don't want no one to come from my channel to add nothing to mine. I don't need anything from this man. I just want to touch bases on some of the things and call him out on his behavior. And I really want you guys to understand that it's really some racist black people out here. It's really men that out here that hate black women straight up and straightforward. I feel like he's very disrespectful. I feel like he do not deserve to be on a panel to give his thoughts and try to teach people anything. I'm very shocked that this man almost has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He was saying he was going to be running for don't get me in line. Because I wouldn't vote for him, whatever the fuck he's running for. But I definitely want you guys to listen to this video. I gotta show you guys this because it was very it threw me. It threw me when I seen this video. So what I'm gonna do is share my screen. I'm gonna let you guys see this video. I'm trying to tell you it is deep. Is deep. It's super deep. So you guys keep your ears open and then y'all can chime in, y'all can comment or whatever and tell me how you guys feel about it. But what I'm hearing, this guy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on this guy and his soul. So listen to this.
Hoes that come up on here and think that they can say.
Let's start it from the beginning.
Out of here. Matter of fact, get the out of here. I'm sick of these hoes, man. I hate you hoes. I hate these masculine hoes that come up on here and think that they can say me. What the fuck are you talking about? I hate you hoes. I hate these.
This is like being married to Anton.
So as you guys can see, this man is out of fucking control. The way he was saying how he hate this woman, these hoes, these masculine hoes, the way that he was saying how he hate them, it is mind blowing to me. You get what I'm saying? I just didn't understand why is there so much hate. And time, I really want to know. The people want to know, what did your mama do to you? Did your mother not love you properly? What black woman hurt you? I mean, you are married to a black African American woman, and I didn't even get to finish in the video because at the end of the day, I just said the other day speaking on you that I truly feel bad for your wife because I know that you take her down through there. But what you gotta understand too, I don't give a damn how many subscribers you got. You still gotta answer to the Lord, and I promise you, when God take you down through there, baby, you're going to be on your knees begging him to stop. But the way that you are is despicable. It's untasteful. It's disgusting. And I feel like you really need to seek some type of counseling because all you're doing is showing that you have childhood traumas. Somebody did something to you. Maybe your mother didn't protect you as a child because guess what? You're not protecting black women. And the way you act, it speaks for itself on what really happened to you in your life. So I just pray to God that God shows you how you're supposed to treat a woman and shows you and give you back all the hate. and all the disrespect that you're giving to black women. I pray to God give it back to you. Let me let y'all. I'm gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this video so you can see.
Oh,
This is his wife,
wow.
y'all.
Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person.
Well, as you see, the wife said he's vindictive, evil, all these evil traits. And it's just crazy to me because Anton, if anybody ever watched his videos and the things that he's saying, how he moved, Anton Daniels is big on not supporting his black culture because he don't believe in the culture. He feels that he feels that black people are ghetto, black people do not hold themselves accountable. But the things I just seen, Anton, you're calling the kettle black, bruh. You're not holding yourself accountable. You sat on this panel with us and you act like you were speaking with intelligence when you really just a true nigga. Not a black man, but you are a true nigga. You have so much hate in your heart, and you come onto this YouTube's podcasts, and then you just portray yourself to be such this educated man that carries himself in such this brilliant classy way, and low key you have childhood traumas that that you have not healed from, that you really need to talk to somebody about this. And this is not a joke. Anton, your attitude and the way that you carry yourself, your wife is scared that you're gonna kill her, and I think that's sad. I think I pray for her. Miss Daniels, I pray that you get the strength enough to leave this man, because there's nobody in this world worth tearing that you is worth allowing to tear you down as a black beautiful woman. We have been through enough starting through our ancestors, and we didn't go through everything. Martin Luther King did not fight for our freedom, for us to be held captured by black men who was unhappy with themselves, who reflects on their wives because they're the closest thing to them. Anton Daniels, I'm on your ass, nigga. I ain't coming down up off of you. I don't give a fuck about nobody saying that I'm trying to clout chase. It's nothing. It's not a viewer, it's not a fan that you have over there on your podcast that I want to come to my page. If they ever come to my page and they come disrespectful, I'm gonna light their ass up. But what I am gonna say is, you have serious mental issues, buddy. And I really feel like you need to go talk to somebody before you even do another podcast show. If you, and my thing is, your hate for your own kind, that's serious. That's an illness. Your wife is paying for things with you that she has nothing to do with. I really, for everybody, for the people that's just not tuning in, I'm talking about the big podcaster Anton Daniels. Um, he's a racist black man. He do not rock with black culture, he said. And I was just doing my homework on this man. And when I did my homework, I came across some disturbing videos. I came across a video right here where Anton Daniels is disrespecting this woman, this black woman, on his podcast. I'm gonna let you guys see it. Let you see it. This man is something different, baby. If I have to play this 100 times.
I hate you hoes. I hate these masculine hoes that come up on here and think that they can say me. What are you talking about? I hate you hoes. I hate these.
This is like being married to Anton Daniels. Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively.
As you guys see, again, Anton Daniels, you need to seek help. You need to talk to somebody. Um, he has Anton Daniels has blown me for the past couple weeks. Um, Me and Dollface and Uncle Juice and Boogie, Puppet Boogie TV. We actually had spoke on and did some content on him to the point where things got a little bit disrespectful. It sure did, and we and I spoke how I felt. I did call him a couple bitches. You know, I was very disrespectful to this man because he's he's disgusting. He's so fucking disgusting. But he can't take it. So he called himself pulling up on us on a pulling up on us on our podcast. And I'm gonna play a little for you guys. He pulled up on us and we held our ground. We truly held our grounds. It was nothing that we backed down from with him. We didn't back down at all with him because it wasn't shit to back down from. My thing is, and then he pulled up and he wasn't saying nothing. Of course, he had his fans in our chat trying to get us off our square, telling us that we're angry and he came civil. No, Anton Davis came to try to make a mockery and a fool of us. He thought we was going to respond as black people, which we didn't. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't going to respond like that. So my thing is, what do we do next with Anton Daniels? Call his ass out for all the bullshit that he does. I'm so sick of Anton Daniels and his disrespectful ass ways. It's a shame. It's a shame. I'm trying to find a video for you guys now. This man is something so funny. So funny. This guy is a fucking menace. A real menace. Let's see. Mr. Daniels. If I was a nigga, I wish I could turn into a guy for 1 second so I could beat his ass. Because this man is something else. Listen. You gotta hear it. Let me show you. Before we go further, y'all seen firsthand how he just disrespect females, okay? Second, you see he has a wife, and on our podcast, he did tell us he was married 21 years. By the end of our podcast, this is the type of shit that Anton was on.
I want to say that you are gorgeous and you are beautiful. I want to say that too.
Okay? Thank you. We appreciate that, but don't get Cameron up here. Don't get what's his name? Adrian.
Don't come over here trying to take what's ours, nigga. I know.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. I can't give the beautiful. She's the only woman up here. I think that she's beautiful and she's gorgeous.
Hey, look, I trade my panel for your panel.
Hey, listen. No, we won't. Not them motherfuckers over there. Hey, listen.
You correct, man. You ain't see what was over there.
Don't start
Tell
that.
me,
I like Babydoll.
Start that boogie. Hey, start that boogie. So listen. So here's what I'm saying: is that black people, as a whole in this country, they're more fluid and they're more understanding.
Hold on, dog. Are you married, Babydoll?
Yes, sir.
Hey, he about to get Cameron now.
No, I'm asking her if she married.
She absolutely is. Let me answer it for her. Yes,
okay, well, you listen, because I want to know the limits of my compliments. That's all I'm asking.
That's it right there. You as far as you can go. As far as you can go.
Come on, Adrian Bronner. Come on now.
So listen, man. So hey, Mr. Daniels, it was a pleasure.
Shout out to my guy, Dollface. Dollface ended that shit right then and there. Dollface ain't playing that, and it takes real men to protect black women. Because Anton Daniels is not a black woman protector. I'm gonna just tell you that now. And shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to Boogie and shout out to Uncle Juice. But for him to try to ask me, am I married? You see the ring on my finger, one. So he was trolling. He was being funny. Two, nigga, how dare you sit here and say on our podcast that you've been married 21 years to turn around by the end of the podcast and ask me, am I married? Babydoll, you're beautiful. Nigga, that was a disrespect to my husband, a disrespect to me, and a major, big disrespect to your wife. And I know your wife be on social media. So it's no way in hell that you could have thought that was okay when that shit ain't okay at all. And that's why I'm telling you, this is how he comes on to me like this. But then you turn around and you have a video of you being disrespectful as fuck, Anton. Like, what type of shit is that? What type of? I'm about to play it again for y'all. I'm gonna play this shit again for y'all because Anton is a different type of monster. He's a different
just
type,
keep
he's a type
finding
of
these
dude.
videos. And here's the deal. I'm
Let me
trying to
take
move
y'all back
on,
to it.
but I
Matter of fact, get the out of here. I'm sick of these hoes, man. I hate you hoes. I hate these masculine hoes that come up on here and think that they can say me.
ego
What are
issue.
you talking about? I hate you hoes. I hate these.
This is like being married to Anton Daniels.
Listen to his wife. This is his wife.
Sometimes it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think.
Who the fuck want to talk to a man who has a wife, who has fucking mental issues, who has anger issues, who she says he's very vindictive. Like, this nigga need to go try God, go talk to God. Like, I don't understand men like him. I don't know what happened to you, Anton Daniels, in your lifetime. Maybe you was bullied by someone, maybe by black people, because he don't like black people. Y'all, that's not even the beginning of it. We got videos of Anton have allowing white women, Caucasian women, to say disrespectful things about our black women in the podcast, in the media industry. Jamil White. We had the lady named Megan. I don't even know this white woman name. Her name is Megan, whatever the fuck. I don't know. But she decided to go in on Jamil Hill. Okay. Megan Kelly. Okay. That's the lady name. She decided to go in on Jamil Hill. And I'm gonna pause it so you guys can see it. Hold on 1 second. That you guys see this out. And you guys ain't gonna like this shit because this white woman is something different. Hold on, matter of fact, let me take this away. I'm gonna let y'all see it from Anton Daniels' standpoint, because this motherfucker here, this guy here, buddy, it's like he allowed it. It's like he justified why it was okay, and it really wasn't. He justified why it was okay. Let's go to it. So I'm gonna pull this up for y'all. Listen to this shit, y'all.
Jamel Hill speaking. Do want to play Jamel Hill, speaking of so-called journalists who have it all wrong. Here's this jerk, SOP 15.
Of course, as you all know, in the wake of Charlie's murder, there was an incredible amount of angry discourse from the right, blaming the Democrats, blaming liberals, saying, you're the reason this happened. Only to find out, surprise, 22-year-old white dude, loved guns, raised by two parents, lived in a good home. Dad is a minister, also a sheriff. Didn't check any of them boxes y'all thought he would check, did he?
Okay. First of all, a coat of mascara would be your friend. I'm just going to tell this to you, woman to woman on television. You need a little work, and you should have them back off the camera a little bit because you are not attractive enough to have that extreme close-up. Push away your laptop, Jamel, and add a filter or two. Honestly, like, we actually don't use any on this show because I do put on makeup so I look presentable, but you need work because you can't both be ugly on the outside and the inside. You need to choose one, okay? Choose one. That is disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. Mm-hmm. Fuck her. Mm-hmm. It's weird how she lost the points about him being a furry, loving, trans dating. I don't even know what this guy's fetishes were, but leftist ideology infected guy who wrote on his bullets anti-fascist catch and notices bulges OXO, etc.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. Yo.
It's so funny to the
I don't know what to speak to. I don't know whether or not to speak to the fact that Jamil Hill did miss the plot when it came to the fact that he was in a relationship with and this is one of the reasons why you got to get all of the information before you start talking.
But the fact that Kurt Killer, and this is Jamil was speaking about Kurt's killer, and she was basically saying that while these white people are angry at black people, it was really their own kind that killed Kurt. Okay, and it kind of made her mad. It made Megan Kelly mad because Jamil White put that Jamil Hill. Sorry, excuse me, y'all. Jamil Hill put that out there as if okay, it's your own people that killed y'all. It's your own kind that killed your mans. Okay, so now she's mad. Now she's throwing insult. She's not even speaking on the facts that Megan never spoke on the killer, but he was a tranny lover. More of this was about personal attack. I already spoken this on YouTube streets about this. My big issue here is to let this white woman attacks a black woman about her looks when mostly white women they go pay for fillers and shit to have these features that black women are already born with. Okay. But the thing about it is that to hear this woman degrade this black woman and this black man sits here and think it's funny, okay, and defends this white woman and say Jamil was wrong, she was off. No, you're not. No. Just keep listening, y'all.
Because then you make yourself available. I don't know whether or not to address that or to address Megan Kelly reading her the riot act when it comes to whether or not she. No, listen.
All right.
I'm not gonna get into the look situation at all whatsoever. That's obviously a personal thing between Megan Kelly and Jamil Hill.
Okay.
Jamil Hill was off when it comes to her perspective of who the shooter was and them trying to skirt responsibility from what it is that they stood for and how they become an indoctrination camp on the left for changing people into being super feminine, weak, and then also having to kill somebody because they don't necessarily agree with their opinion. Yes, Megan Kelly was right about that. The other stuff I ain't getting into, bro. I know that Jamil Hill also had a response video to that, and I am going to get into that now. But that was absolutely scorched earth. That just tells me that women are way more into it than guys are. But yeah, let's Jesus.
This guy is funny as hell.
Get back on camera.
This guy is funny as hell.
Oh man. So this is apparently Jamil Hill's. I'm looking at this for the first time. All right. So I just want to be absolutely clear. This is Jamil Hill's response to Megan Kelly. All right.
I saw that Megan Kelly, no friend of mine. I'm no friend of hers. I don't even like her. I don't know her. Actually, the last time I saw Megan Kelly, here's what's so funny. Last time I saw Megan Kelly, this would have been when Obama was still in the White House. I cannot remember if it was first term or second term. I want to say it was second term. I'm pretty sure it was second term. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it was. But either way, I saw Megan Kelly at the White House. And it really got me to thinking. I saw her from a distance. I didn't go up to her. I don't know this woman. So, of course, she was still at Fox, very aware of what her reputation was in terms of what she contributed as a journalist. But what I found so interesting is when I saw her at the White House.
She's saying that Megan Kelly sleeps around, and that's one of the reasons why she got so much visibility and why she got her leg up.
She never said that. Here he is putting words in her mouth to make her sound ghetto, and she clearly said what she said. That's another thing that fucks with me with Anton Daniels is you always want to turn black people intelligence into some nigga stuff. Get the hell up out of here, Anton.
It was during the time of year, it was the holiday season. And what happens is during the holiday season, White House has a bunch of parties. there's different groups every night. Like one night it might be media members. One night it might be entertainers. Another night it could be a mixture of the two. It's different audiences. So it was a lot of media members. This was like, I guess, the media version of the Obama's holiday party, where they invite people from both sides of the aisle, come there. And sometimes the president is there and first lady, sometimes they're not. On this night, they were there. And I remember seeing Megyn Kelly in the receiving line to get a picture with the Obamas. And I thought that was super interesting because I was thinking, now don't you spend pretty much your whole damn broadcast talking about how this man ain't shit. And here you are lining up to go. And that's when I knew, like, oh, for a lot of people that are in our business, and especially who are in the position of being considered to be conservative commentators, a lot of that shit is fake. I was like, oh, this is like WWE to them. This is like wrestling.
So what she's trying to say is that people that are commentating online don't necessarily believe in what it is that they say. I don't understand the relevance of what she's saying. I thought she was going to address the fact that she was wrong, or what Megyn Kelly called her out for is wrong when it comes to identifying who the shooter was and what was being basically placed out to the media of what type of relationship he was in, who he was, and what it is that he stood for, right? She's going into her, I guess she was more offended at what Megyn Kelly called her out for as far as how she looks versus actually addressing the issue at hand, which...
But the question is, why he didn't say these things about Megyn Kelly when she wasn't even, she didn't, all she addressed was one thing about the shooter. And what it was Jamil, she said the shooter, you know what I'm saying? He was white. She didn't like that. So she attacked her personal character. She personally attacked her character. And Anton Daniels didn't say shit about that. He, that's between them two. But then, motherfucker, you turn around and say this. Nigga, you just be talking in circles, motherfucker.
She has the right to be able to address both. I don't have any kind of problem with that whatsoever, but I want to see where this is going, all right? Because I don't see the relevance of her lining up to get a picture with the Obama.
Because she fake as fuck. The relevance is you on your podcast speaking down on Obama and them, and then as soon as you see them, why are you even at the White House any fucking way? If you already speaking down on you basically don't fuck with them. But then you at the White House in a line like a fucking groupie with a smile on your face, cheesing for the camera, trying to take a picture of them. You a cloud chasing ass white bitch. That's just what it is. What's making me mad about this whole thing is that Anton Daniels is downplaying and being oblivious to all the racist shit that this white woman is saying. But soon as this black woman is addressing these things with intelligence in a classy way, he's trying to flip and turn her words into some ghetto black female daishiki bitch. And then he's trying to say she's wrong, but Megyn Kelly is right. Get the fuck out of here. I cannot stand Anton Daniels. And Paige, I'm coming for your ass. I see your comment. Just give me a second.
Versus what she was saying specifically about the shooter of Charlie Kirk. But let's wait for it. Let's get to it.
They like playing a character. See, what you see here is for real. Like, this is who I am, whether I'm talking to you on YouTube or y'all catch me out in the street. I'm the same person. And a lot of them can't say that. And so I was really taken aback. And I was like, oh, I got it. That's the game. Peep it. Right? All that being said. So over the course of the years, Megyn Kelly has often had a lot of words for me, a lot of words about me. I generally kind of try to keep her name out of my mouth because I don't like to amplify the thoughts of stupid people. Mm-hmm. But all that being said, this time I'm going to make an exception. And I'm going to tell you why. But first, let me play the clip of what Megyn Kelly had to say about me.
Have it all wrong. Here's this jerk. Stop 15.
Of course, as you all know. By the way, Megyn, here you go.
Pretty face.
All up in there.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Get a look at that this non-mascara face. That's what you call natural beauty. You wouldn't know shit about that, I know. So generally when I attack somebody for their words, their ideas, I typically, especially dealing with women on TV, I never say shit about their looks. And the reason I don't say anything about their looks is because this is something that women in television often have to deal with, is us being criticized by our looks rather than how well we do the job.
Now, to be fair, I understand exactly what Jamil Hill says as far as not necessarily getting into it about looks. The why doesn't make sense to me because the looks is the reason why we got a camera on, right? It just is what it is. People want to see you talk. They want to see who's talking, so on and so forth. Regardless of whether the looks you like them or not, cool, whatever. The other part that on the flip side of that is we are in a different era, and this is in the social media era in the world that we live in. And so women have a leg up when it comes to certain things. Often at times we have conversations about pretty privilege, and you know, it just is what it is. It's just a part of the game. And so, you know, if we was on radio, this would be a completely different conversation. But because is my rule of thumb is this, right?
Again,
I try to stay away from ad hominem attacks. All right. Unless that's just what we engage in and it's all good and fun or whatever. But my rule of thumb is this: I don't go after people's families. I don't hit below the belt when it comes to, and unless you sharing that as a part of your monologue, then that's a conversation that we have to have. I don't want to go after kids. I don't go after people's families. I don't go after husbands and wives. That's just not a thing. I try to stay away from that as much as I possibly can. You know, and then we just go from there. So that's my rule of thumb. But as far as content creator versus content creator,
as a minister, also a sheriff.
This man said he don't go after husbands and wives. Again, Anton Daniels came onto the YouTube Streets podcast, and the man knew I'm married and was still being disrespectful. He was just showing a sign of disrespect. That man don't respect no motherfucking body, not even his own wife. So at the end of the day, it's a bunch of bullshit with this guy. And like I say, the reason why I'm talking about him, because this is not even a real black person to me. This dude is something different. I don't know where he's from, or I don't know. He says he's from Detroit, but I'm saying what world? I think it's a bunch of bullshit. But when I tell you that he don't protect black women, and I think this shit is crazy to me how he don't. And when Jamil started talking about the white woman, you should have seen his face and how irritated he was because this woman was talking about this white woman after this white woman degraded her whole look of a black woman. This white woman sat there and said that she was disgusting and all these things, and Anton Daniels thought it was funny. But soon as this black woman goes back intelligently and says and talk about this woman to take up for herself, Anton's face was just so irritated. Let me find that clip for you real quick. Hold on. She don't even know this woman. Remind you, she don't know this. Jamila don't even know that Megan Kelly. She don't know her, okay, but been in the same room with her. But I want you to see his face as she speaks, as she's talk and clap back at her, but she did it very tastefully.
You know me enough not to like me because you don't know me. You ain't never had a conversation with me in your whole fucking life. You don't know shit about me other than what you see.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to follow along. I don't really get the "you don't know me" part because I don't think that somebody has to know somebody in order to be able to criticize their perspective, opinion, or what they say on social media. And again, I'm keeping it 100% about the whole Charlie Kirk shooter comment. In my opinion, in that specific thing, Jamil Hill was wrong. She never, as far as this particular monologue, she's not addressing that she was wrong about that particular thing. But that's my biggest thing.
He wants her to say she was wrong about who the shooter was. The shooter was a white boy. He was a white boy that shot Kurt. It was his own kind that killed him. So you want him to you want her to say she was wrong? No, what was wrong was this white woman degrading her looks, her that personal attack on her. For everybody that's just now coming in, I'm going to replay that for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about on my bad. So y'all can see how she degraded.
Do want to play Jamel Hill, speaking of so-called journalists who have it all wrong. Here's this jerk, SOT 15.
Of course, as you all know, in the wake of Charlie's murder, there was an incredible amount of angry discourse from the right, blaming the Democrats, blaming liberals, saying, you're the reason this happened. Only to find out, surprise, 22-year-old white dude, love guns, raised by two parents, lived in a good home. Dad is a minister, also a sheriff. Didn't check it in them boxes y'all thought he would check, did he?
Okay. First of all, a coat of mascara would be your friend. I'm just going to tell this to woman on television. You need a little work, and you should have them back off the camera a little bit because you are not attractive enough to have that extreme close-up. Push away your laptop, Jamel, and add a filter or two. Honestly, like, we actually don't use any on this show because I do put on makeup so I look presentable, but you need work because you can't both be ugly on the outside and the inside. You need to choose one, okay? Choose one. That is disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. Fuck her. It's weird how she lost the points about him being a furry loving, trans dating, I don't even know what this guy's fetishes were, but leftist ideology infected guy who wrote.
Yeah, she's pissed because it was a white man that killed the white man. It was a white man that killed Charlie Kirk. So she's pissed. So she attacked her personally. Okay. The shit is despicable. The shit is disgusting. Motherfucking Anton Daniels was allowing this shit, making this white woman think she right. I mean, when you suck in a white man's dick to get their dollar, of course he's going to respond and act like this, okay? It is very crazy to me how he can justify this white woman actions and then turn around and say, you know, Jamil was wrong. And I thought she would have turned around and said that she was wrong. What you mean? How do you sound? What was she wrong about? Everything she said about the killer that killed Charlie Kirk was true. It was real. He came from a good household. I mean, only thing she left out is, oh, he was a tranny loving person. What does that mean? What type of race, what type of sex that he like? What does that have to do with that? That's who blew Charlie Kirk life away. So I don't understand, how is it okay? He's making it okay. I just want y'all to see his response on when Jamil Hill was talking about Megyn Kelly back and how he got irritated off of it. Okay, let me put it up here for y'all. He was very much so irritated. This motherfucker, man, is a character
of opinion or what they say on social media. And again, I'm keeping it 100% about the whole Charlie Kirk shooter comment. In my opinion, in that specific thing, Jamil Hill was wrong. She never, as far as this particular monologue, she's not addressing that she was wrong about that particular thing.
She wasn't wrong. She just left out something.
You know, that's my biggest thing. And so I don't get the you don't know me part. I don't get none of that part. You know, I think that a lot of times people say that. I want to hear the rest of it first.
And if you want to judge it based off that, that's fine. It is the challenge that I have accepted. It is the duty and part of the job. People go by what they see. They don't know you outside of your commentary or whatever. So yeah, I get called names all the time. But what you're not going to do is call me ugly. Because this face card ain't never been declined. What I would say that you might want to do, and shout out to my boy Don Lemon for bringing this to our attention. Instead of worrying about what the fuck I look like, about what my mascara I use or don't use, perhaps you should be more worried about what's happening in your house.
Okay.
Maybe people would like you and the women would like you more if you weren't such a
bitch.
What you said about my former colleague. And by the way, Megan, let me just say something. Deal with your own house and tell your husband to stop looking at my husband across the room. It's weird.
The fuck?
All right. So, I mean, I guess that was the comeback. So let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T Gently, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm holler at you guys later. Crazy.
So now, y'all, as y'all see, this is how Anton Daniels is. A terrible, 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 terrible man. It just blew me, and it still boggles my mind on how he justified Megan Kelly's ghettofied actions that she had towards Jamil Hill. I don't respect a man like that. At the end of the day, Black women are suffering because we don't feel protected by our own race, meaning our own Black men. It took for this man at the end of this video to really take up for her. Here he is, have this Daniels on here, and he's justifying everything that this white woman is saying and tried to say Jamil Hill is wrong. Jamil Hill was not wrong not one time about who the shooter was or what his background was. Only thing that Jamil did was left out that this guy liked trannies, okay? That's irrelevant of what his sex preference is. The thing was, you guys are so used to saying that black people, when it was their own kind that blew Charlie Kirk head the fuck off, or whatever, his neck, or wherever the fuck they shot him at. But at the end of the day, what I don't like is that we have our own Black men trying to allow these Black women to come in. I mean, these white women to come in and to degrade our Black women. And when she was degrading this Black woman, he thought it was funny. He was so tickled, so fucking tickled by what this woman said about Jamil Hill. Okay. And as soon as Jamil Hill said something about Megan Kelly, now, well, I don't even know what she's talking about. Jamil she still ain't addressed that she was wrong. What she wasn't wrong, she just left out that he was a tranny lover. It was still a motherfucking crackerback that shot this man, okay? 2, this man couldn't take it when she came back and clapped that Megan Kelly, okay? They couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't take it. So all I'm saying is to our Black men, to the ones that's left, because I don't look at Anton Daniels as a Black man. I look at this man as a nigga, because Anton Daniels have a lot of nigga tendencies for him to even stand on these podiums, on these panels, and think that he's better than any motherfucking body. Once again, I don't even know. His fan base is a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of fucking racist ass people I know, and that just shows his subscribers show us how much and how many racist people it is out here. And just dealing with his panel and just seeing his panel, it's the first time that I ever seen this many Black racist people against their own people. It's a lot of Black people out here that don't like Black people. No, I don't like a lot of Black people ways, but I love my Black culture. I love my Black people. I love being at Big Mama house, at Grandma house, and having dinner with our family on Sundays. I love our family reunions when we boogie on down and jit and doing our jit. I love the talents that we have as Black people. I love our Black people. I crave and I love the color of our skin. I would want to be any other color. Can I say this has been times where Black people have done stuff and some ghetto-fied shit that I get mad and be angry? It's a lot of things that we need to change as a race, but that's any other race too. You have everything that goes on in the Black culture, it goes on in other cultures too. But ain't nobody addressing that. Everybody being quiet on that. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. These are our last days. And when I tell you history repeats itself, but not this time, baby. Try that racist slavery bullshit if you want to. It's gonna be a lot of dead motherfucking white people. You hear me? So all I'm telling you guys is stick up for ourselves. We need to stick together as a whole and push out these wannabe white, Black motherfucker, whitewash motherfuckers. I'm trying to tell you, these people is disgusting to me. Anton Daniels can suck my dick. I don't give a, excuse my language, and I know I shouldn't be as vulgar, but baby, this man is trash bag. All I'm telling y'all now, I love my black people. I love my whites. I love my Arabic, and I love my Chinese, and I love my Spanish. I love them all. But when you get to talking against our black culture, baby, you can kick rocks with no motherfucking socks. That's the end of this segment, y'all. Y'all have a good day. We see y'all tonight with the YouTube streets, baby.